Hi Capricorns, welcome back to my channel Answers by Divine. This is going to be for your November general plus love reading. Okay, so general, we will be using this deck, the Witch's Tarot. Okay, this is your general reading for Capricorns, and also Capricorns, your love reading will be using the Rider-Waite. I think everyone is very familiar with this design over here. This is the Rider-Waite. So let's begin with your Capricorns November 2018 general and love reading. All right, so for each of this general reading, I'm saying that I will be doing 3 spreads. All right, 3 spreads, so you could see which is more relevant to your situation, or if it's 1 or 2 or all 3 are relevant to your situation. Okay, so 3 spreads with 3 cards each. All right, three spreads with 3 cards each for general reading as well as the love reading. It will be done the same way. Okay, so one last shuffle for Capricorns general reading. Can I have 3 spreads? 3 spreads for Capricorns for November 2018 for Capricorns general reading. Capricorns general reading, 3 spreads each. Okay, let me turn back. It should be like that. Bottom of the deck is here. All right, so the same goes for your love reading for Capricorns. Love reading, we'll do 3 spreads of 3 cards in each spread. All right, 3 spreads for love reading for Capricorns love reading November 2018. November 2018 Capricorns love reading. Capricorns love reading for the month of November 2018. Can I have 3 spreads, please? One last shuffle for Capricorns love reading for the month of November. Capricorns love reading, 3 spreads. Capricorns love reading, can I have 3 spreads, please? Okay, and your general reading is here. Let's put it here so you could see. Okay, we'll reveal this later on. So let's begin your general reading first. For Capricorn's general reading, what do we have? 6 of Wands upright, Queen of Cups reverse, the Tower in reverse. Okay, no. Capricorns, sorry, this is pretty intense. This message is pretty intense. Might not be for everyone, Capricorns. I see some of you over here, Capricorns. If this spread is for you, some of you could be spending time and effort or traveling back to visit probably like your mom or your sister, someone who doesn't give a damn about you before. Okay, Queen of Cups is in reverse. This is how I look at this picture, but actually no, like typically for all the other signs, this is not how I read. But the message that I'm getting over here, because the 6 of Wands is in this position, and this was, let me see, it is like that, okay, and it is like that. So do you see this person is going back to the past, going back? Somehow it looks like to me you're going back to this person who doesn't care. So there's this traveling. Some of you, because this is a general reading, so I'm pointing more towards outside of love, anything that's not love. All right, anything that's not love. So I'm seeing some of you giving in this month of November. You might be giving a lot of time, attention, and care, special care. I'm talking about special care because look at this 6 of Wands over here. This 6 of Wands is very strong passion, and this Knight of not knight. This person looks like he or she is victorious, going back with pride, going back to visit like your mom with pride, but actually your mom doesn't really care, don't really care much about your whatever you do out there, like your success or what. Somehow I just feel like they don't really care about how successful you are, because somehow they had a different opinion about you. Okay, this is one message, and this, we have the Tower in reverse. This message, so these three cards together with this Tower, like two cards together with this Tower, these three cards together as one, is telling me that this is a long-term issue. Like this issue has been rooted deep down. It is a long time issue. The Tower. Things just never change. No matter how hard you try, things just never change, Capricorn. By the way, when I say mother, not necessarily be mother, but anyone whom you loved. When I say love, I don't mean love relationship kind of love, but I mean to say someone like probably family or related to you, your daughter or grandma, whatever, granny. Okay, this looks like a long time issue and problem which doesn't, no matter how much you do, no matter what you do, it just doesn't help the situation at all. Nothing, it just doesn't get any better. Okay, that's a very exceptional message for the very unique group. Okay, come back to how I would read the card. Six of Wands in an upright position. It is someone coming towards you, external coming towards you, external impacting on you. Okay, Six of Wands coming to you. This could be a recognition. Like in this month of November, you might be getting your recognition. Could be a promotion, could be some kind of award ceremony. All right, Six of Wands, you in this month is coming towards you. But it doesn't interest you. Okay, it doesn't interest you. Queen of Cups in reverse. This is in reverse. It is you, how you feel, your energy impacting the outside, the world. Okay, your energy over here, Queen of Cups, it doesn't interest you. Like this Six of Wands over here, the recognition that you are getting, the interest or the limelight that you are getting, it doesn't interest you at all. Okay, doesn't interest you at all, because I feel that you actually wanted a bigger, you actually wanted something different. You actually wanted something different, something more, which is not happening. The Tower in reverse, it is not happening. You wanted something more, something different. Like you asked for something else, but it didn't come true. In fact, they could have just gave you a recognition and award just to get rid of you, of your request, just to thinking that you will be appeased with that. But actually no, Capricorns, you are so strong that you know what you wanted, and don't try to take you away from your path or take your attention away from where you came from. Okay. The next spread, I was actually looking at the first spread and see whether if I have any other messages. I actually have other messages, but let's leave it to the later part. It is more into numerology. Okay, we read into the numbers later on with 6, starting off the reading at 6. Okay, later part. The next spread, we have the High Priestess in reverse, 9 of Swords in upright, and Ace of Swords in reverse. High Priestess in reverse is about you working hard. Okay, I have you working hard because this is in reverse. This energy is coming from you, and if it's in upright, actually it means divine time. Okay, divine time, High Priestess, or divine time or intuition. Your intuition is strong, and this is in reverse. So reverse is reverse is your intuition is strong, or you might be overly sensitive or overthinking, depending on each of you. Okay. And I meant to say divine time. And this card is in reverse, you might be working against divine's will. When I say divine's will, which is something that doesn't belong to you, you are forcing it through. Like maybe for this one thing that you've been wanting, you've been requesting for yourself from maybe at your workplace, it doesn't come to you, it doesn't happen to you, it doesn't happen on you, and you are like, I want it means I want it. Like maybe you want a transfer, you've been asking for a transfer, and then you just push your way through for a transfer. That's an example. I'm just trying to show you the picture, what it really means when I say you want it means you want it. You are pushing your way, okay? The next card is actually Nine of Swords in upright position. Nine of Swords is something that's bothering you, external coming towards you. You are bothered. There's something that's bothering you for sure. Again, I think the messages are in synchronicity, okay? You're bothered because Ace of Swords is not happening. The good news for your request is not happening, okay? The good news that you've been wanting to hear, the positive feedback, the positive response revert that you've been expecting, that you've been wanting to hear is not coming, is not happening at all, okay? Also Ace of Swords over here in reverse, because and I said, when I say in reverse, the energy comes from you. So when Ace of Swords is in reverse, it could mean that there's something that you want to say but you're not able to, you're unable to say for some reason. You're unable to say maybe due to confidentiality, or maybe you're restricted by the situation, circumstances, something that you're unable to do, you're unable to say. Ace of Swords over here, and it is bothering you, it is bothering you. The High Priestess over here, when I said it is divine timing, it could mean that like divine timing or intuition telling you that it is the right time to strike right now. And this is in reverse. It could mean that right now you might be in a situation where everything is just like there's the right thing to do, but the time is not right. The time is not right. So there's something that you want to do, but the time is not right. Or the time is right, but there's really nothing much you can do about certain things. Try to get that meaning. Try to get that meaning. I hope it doesn't sound confusing. Okay? Very loose messages for you as well, Capricorns. Let me try. I'm trying to pick up more. I feel like some of you could be getting getting contacted by people from the past. Your social contacts, social contacts from the past could be coming back to you, and you have no interest to reconnect or to take up that offer, any kind of offer. Maybe it could be an offer coming back to you, but from the past, from your social contacts from the past, maybe from your past employer, past company. All right, there is no intention in getting back. It doesn't interest you. That is for the first spread. Mainly the ultimate bottom line over here is one of them, not ultimate, but one of the message here is also that you are refusing change. Capricorns, you in this month of November, you might be refusing change. There might be some positive growth or change on the horizon for you, but you are refusing to take up, to own it. You're not wanting to own it. The second spread, I think we are clear. I think there is something that you want to do and you're waiting for the right time. The right time to do the right thing. But right now, either one of them, either one of these aspects is not the same as the other. So the wrong timing but the right thing to do, or the right timing but the it is the right timing but not the best time, not the best thing to do right now. Okay, so the third spread, let's come into the third spread over here. We have the Magician in an upright position, the King of Cups in reverse, and Page of Wands in upright. The Magician in upright position. Actually, in fact, all these three messages, these three spreads over here are pointing to me one same message over here, which is you have been given something in this month of November. You will be given something. You will be given something like recognition, award, responsibility. You'll be tasked to do something, but you are refusing it. Either you are refusing it or you have no interest or zero interest in taking that up, in owning that. No, zero interest over here. Your interest is actually something else or somewhere else, or just very different than to what's happening or what's coming to you, Capricorns. Okay, the Magician is happening on you, but you, being the King of Cups, stubborn and refusing it, and like not proactive to own it. Maybe because there's something else that you are focusing on. I'm saying you focusing on, despite this is an upright, this is a card of upright, could be this person is coming to say hi to you, is coming towards you, is coming to distract you, or coming towards you, coming to take your attention. All right, this is coming towards you, and your attention is that. It could also just be something else that you wanted for yourself. Okay, something else that you wanted for yourself. You have other interests, other passion. So there's these differences in terms of what you're getting and what you really want for yourself. This is the same across for all these three spreads over here. Coming back to the numerology that I wanted to say. Okay, wait, one last, the bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse is about you. Nine of Wands in an upright position. Okay, this picture is drawn as someone who's guarding against her territory. All right, her territory over here, she's guarding, or just generally very guarded over here, and this is in reverse. It could be you being very guarded, or just you wanting to let down and let go of your defenses and just try to come into harmony with people. General energy, coming into harmony with people. Okay, or just really defending your idea, defending your dream. All right, even if you are defending, like putting up your guards, okay, in reverse it will be you, coming from you, not people putting their guards against you, but you putting your guards against others, only to defend your dreams, your intention. Okay, so this is your overall energy, and this is Nine of Wands. Okay, so I'm coming to the numerology part. We started off this reading with number 6. I'm seeing number 6 is a lot to do with family and children. Okay, so Capricorns, in this month of November, we are seeing you could be heavily looking at or thinking about family issues, domestic issues, children, or talking about children. Maybe your children, or some of you might have children, and children is the center of your life at this point in time in the month of November. Okay, or you could be thinking of wanting children, or setting up a family, having a family, whatever, or maybe your focus is on family members. Okay, so this is 6. Then the next number we have, which is 9 of Swords, as well as your bottom of your deck, your general energy is 9 of Wands. So disregard that the suit, whatever suit it belongs to, but the number 9 is a leadership. Number 9 is a leader. Okay, number 9 is a leader. I feel that this leader means that means in your reading is that you should actually be firm and stay put to whatever that you put out. You have to be a man of word. Man of words. Yeah, man of words. That means when you want something, don't change easily and stand firm on it. Go for it, charge and go forward. Otherwise, this leadership could mean that you are your leader of your life, of your own life. Only you can make things happen for yourself. These are the two that I'm feeling, alright? I mean, number 9 is generally it is a leadership. It could be you being a leader, getting into a leadership post or whatever. Otherwise, it could just be you being the leader of your own life. Leader of your dream to make things happen. Because a leader is to go towards a target, to make things work, to keep everything in order, to keep everything intact. That's what a leader does, right? Supervising, guarding and protecting his or her babies, like the team. So yeah, this is what I meant. And these are the only 2 numbers that's appearing in your deck. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 major arcanas, nothing, not enough to mention. Okay, let's proceed on to your love reading, Capricorns. What's in your love reading? I just want to add on to your general reading. I'm getting, when I look at this side again, I'm getting whatever that you're asking for is different than to what the other party is looking at. Your request or your intention is different than to others' intention. This is the additional message for you. Okay, cut it here. Okay, let's focus on your love reading. The love reading, we have the moon in reverse, 9 of wands in reverse. These 2 are the same cards. We have 9 of wands appearing in both decks, and the hangman in the upright position. Hangman is actually pause, stopping, no movement. For your love life, Capricorns, for this first spread, I'm getting the message of some of you might be stuck in a position or stuck in a situation where you do not know how to how to carry on from here, because we have the moon in reverse. The moon in reverse, it is telling us that you might have some clarity, you might gain clarity about someone, maybe the person whom you're dealing with, your partner or your spouse. Okay, you might have gained clarity, or just generally you yourself, your life, your life, your own status. Okay, you have gained clarity and you are letting down, letting go. 9 of wands upright is guarding your territory, right? Guarding yourself, guarding whatever, guarding. In reverse, it can still mean guarding, because this reverse meaning the guarding against energy is coming from you, or otherwise it could also mean putting your guards down. After you gain clarity, you put your guards down, you put everything down, because after you gain clarity, you saw the whole, you saw the point, that point of your life. You saw that point about the love life, about the relationship. You saw that focus point. All right, and then we have the hangman in the upright position. This is about coming to a halt, no movement. It could be you having to think it through, having to think it through, or just you unsure about how to move from here. How do you move from here? Okay, or it could be the person that you are dealing with, doesn't move according to your first, your frequency. Second, doesn't move according to your plans. Maybe your plan is to settle and this person doesn't want to settle, or your plan is not to settle but the other person wants to settle. So there's differences over here. Either there's differences over here, or you just might be stuck in a situation where you have no idea what to do. That's your first spread. Okay, let's move on to the second spread. What do we have? Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Temperance. There are again couple of messages over here. Let me try to get the messages out quickly before I forget about it. It happens so often today in all the readings. So Ace of Swords over here is that you might be hearing from someone, because this is in an upright position. It is external energy impacting on you. Ace of Swords in an upright position. You might be hearing from someone. Okay. And the Knight of Cups in reverse is about you having no interest, no passion. No interest, no passion, or it could be you okay, very loose messages over here. It could be someone is coming towards you but you are going towards someone else. This is one. So there are more than two persons here in the context, as you know. So you and someone, and that someone who's coming towards you, and versus the person whom you are going towards. Okay, so that's one. The other message is about you with this Ace of Swords that's happening, the good news, or you hearing from someone after a long time. You is the person whom you no longer take interest. I'm trying to see what's the difference between Queen of Cups, King of Cups, and the Knight of Cups in my reading, in my own opinion. I know there is a difference. But because when I keep seeing these three cards, the messages that I'm getting is all the same. It just means no interest, zero interest. Okay, okay. Yep. All right, I got it. All right, but I will not spend the time to clarify with you, or maybe I will later when we have time. So anyway, this Knight of Cups over here to me is about you not taking up the interest or the offer. Okay, Ace of Swords over here. You are hearing from someone over here. Ace of Swords is about communication. It's about you hearing from someone. Upright position. All right, remember upright position. You hearing from someone. But the Knight of Cups is about you not taking up the interest. This is about offering love. This is not offering, not reciprocating the love, the interest. Okay, not the same. Just not the same. Not interested anyway. Like it boils back down to the same message, which is no interest. You're not taking up the interest over here. But it seems like because this Temperance is in upright position, Temperance in upright position is coming to impact on you, coming towards you. It is seemingly looking like the person who is contacting you after a long while, after a long time, wants to strike some kind of balance, like wants to get out of conflict, sort of like okay, never mind. Sort of like wanting to get out of conflicts and come back into neutral status with you. Neutral status with you. Maybe they want more progression later on, but for a start, they are just trying to strike a conversation with you. They're trying to maybe sense out or trying to feel what is a possibility in reconnecting with you. Okay, not too complicated for this though. Okay, for this spread, nothing too complicated, like messages not too complicated over here. Before it slipped my mind, I'm getting the signals, the feeling of Capricorns. For your love life, it is looking like to me that you have current situation, you have current love relationship, you have current love life, current partner right now, and with your current partner, you are in a confusion state. You're in a confusion state where you just like things are not going too well for the both of you, and at the same time you're dealing with people from the past coming back. So for those of you who are not married, it is looking like everything is at the wrong time. Everything is happening at the wrong time. Like the past coming back to you is at the wrong time, where you are not yet finished with the current, where but there is this instability with the current person. So it's like timing and everything else is not gelling. Okay, it could be these two situations can form together as one situation, or otherwise it will be two very separate messages for different groups of you. Okay, so coming back to the last spread over here, we have Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, with this general reading and the love reading, especially the last spread over here, I'm getting this very message where Capricorns in this month of November, disregarding whatever it is pertaining to, could be your personal professional life or your love life, disregarding that content or whatever is pertaining to, I'm getting this feeling and these messages where you are pushing your way through, where you want what you want. You have asked for something and there's no way you will retract it, or you will say, okay, forget it, take it that I didn't say anything before. No, once you put it out, you are sure to make it happen and sure to push your way through, to force, in a way you're trying to be very forceful to whoever that you are dealing with in your own personal life or in your love life. Okay, you are doing everything possible to make things happen. Whatever that you have set out before, your intention, you will stick with it, and you are trying to push your way through, even if it means giving silent treatment. It's like, if you're not going to give me what I want over here, don't talk to me. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is about you not changing. All right, this Wheel of Fortune in upright is about times are changing, things are changing. All right, like more like times are changing and luck are changing. Luck is changing. Okay, and this is in reverse. So you are not changing, you are not willing to make a change. Okay, Page of Swords over here is you not willing to speak. Page of Swords in upright is about someone who's very talkative, has a lot to say, has a lot of mind and thoughts about whatever. Okay, and this is in reverse. This could be you. You might have a lot of things going through in your mind, but you are not speaking. You are not wanting to talk anything more than necessary. It is like silent treatment to me. This is like silent treatment, like you're trying to force your partner, whoever that you're dealing with, to either your way or no way or highway. And this to me looks like both you and your partner, whoever that you are dealing with. Your partner is not taking up your idea, is not taking up your bullshit, and neither you are going to give in, because you have set your intention and you're not going to retract it back. This is telling me it is both of you. So the overall general energy, it is Page of Cups in reverse. This is how upright looks like. Page of Cups in upright is about sharing love, giving love, offering love, taking interest, and this is in reverse. Of course, it can mean the opposite when it is in reverse, but it feels more like silent treatment. Again, this is silent treatment to me. This is keeping it to yourself. This is keeping it to yourself. What else? Like keeping it to yourself and actually just silent treatment and keeping it to yourself. Page of Cups, your overall general energy. So November love this is yours. Let me look at the numbers. We have 9 and 4. 9, again, this is leadership over here. 9 is leadership. So you might find yourself leading in your love life. Like you will lead your own way. You are not going to wait for people to make things happen for you. You will make your things, not your things, like you will make your intention, your idea, your goal, your dreams happen in your love life. You will manifest it. You will make things happen over here. That's number 9. That's leadership. And then the next number we have over here, it is 4. 4 is about sitting through and enjoy the time. Number 4 is actually about having a good time. Just enjoy the time. But in your reading, it will mean a lot more. Like I want to tell you, it means to say, sit through and stick with it. Sit through and stick with it. Roll with it. Roll with it. And really just enjoy the moment. Just enjoy the moment. It's like, I feel like, you know, nothing's too bad in your love reading over here, but generally it is looking like you are trying to make a spark out of something or nothing at all. Of course, it must be something that means to you, but the thing is that I find you a bit kind of like forceful in the way you are doing your things over here, Capricorns. Okay, let's not complicate the reading. Okay, let's not complicate your reading. Any personal reading, they are all in the description box below. Till then, let me see whether if I missed out anything. Okay, one last additional message over here. I feel like for whatever that you're trying to push your way through, Capricorns, for whatever that you're trying to push your way through, wait, let me see. Okay, more towards your love life. It is for the sake of trying to balance out your life, your love life, your life, and together with your partner. It is really to balance out. to balance out mentally, emotionally, you or your partner or your spouse, or you and or your partner and your spouse. Really more for the sake of balancing out. Like, you know, it needs to have a balance in a sense where you will progress from stage to stage. You spend like 10% of your time in stage 1, another 10% of your time in stage 2, another 10% in stage 3. It's a lot about balancing. You cannot stay put and like spend 100% of your time in a dating phase, for example, 100% in the dating, and you just dating and dating, it goes nowhere. For those of you who are married, maybe you want a kid, you want children, you want to settle down in the family. So you have gotten through that dating, the seeing each other and dating, and then probably married and having, you know, living life as a couple, your honeymoon period, and that's over. That's the time where you have to progress to the next phase, only to balance out where you spend equal amount of time on each stage, on each phase in your love life right now. Okay, so it is really a lot about balancing over here, because out of 4 arcanas, I have 2 in reverse and 2 upright. This is balanced, 2 and 2. Okay, so okay, that much for you. I don't want to force messages to come out for the sake of forcing it. Okay, till then, Capricorns, I'll see you. Bye bye.